Education fits information into a student's mind, but I believe its primary value comes from the way it makes a student's mind fit for information. I remember taking an interpersonal communication class a few years ago at a community college. The professor had a New Age worldview, and the textbook took that stance as well. Philosophy is one of the hardest things to identify lies in. The evidence is not physical. There's no poker face, bloodstains, or telltale fingerprints. Ideas are like the air we breathe. When was the last time you noticed your own breathing? Your heartbeat? What about the way your eyes move as you watch this? If something went wrong with any of these things, we have built-in sensors that would alert us. If there was something wrong with the air, we'd smell it. If there was something wrong with our heart, we'd feel the pain. And if there was something wrong with our eyes, we'd see it. There are no built-in sensors for wrong ideas. We have to grow those. When I read my New Age textbook, I had to ask myself if what I was reading was right. I thought critically. I pursued the truth to its basic assumptions and didn't give up until I saw them. I identified bias and compared the book's conclusion with reality. By the end of this thinking, I not only knew that the book was wrong, I knew why. And then I pushed myself to think about what the truth really was. This is what my education has led me to. This is what I want education to lead my students to. Education doesn't just tell the truth. It teaches students to see falsehood and challenge it. I want them to question, consider, investigate, and then stand confidently on the truth they discover. Then, when they one day come up to the unshakable, life-changing truth of the gospel, I want them to challenge that too. I want them to dig deeply into a truth that has no flaw and pursue a God whose will and desire is to open their eyes in a way that no human ever could. No action I take, thing I teach, or way I love can save my students. But as a servant of Christ, God has equipped me with the tools He can use to shape my students' lives and prepare them for the gospel. I believe that one of the most powerful of these earthly tools is education. This is its true value, not for its influence on temporal culture or its power over human society, but as a tool for the eternal kingdom of Jesus Christ. 1 Timothy 4:8 says, "For while bodily training is of some value, godliness is of value in every way, as it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come."